Many human systems of understanding explore the very question, who am I? Religion, philosophy, science, spirituality all explore this question. And science provides us with an intricate model of how life has unveiled itself. The microscopic world is captivating. At the smallest level, human beings can be categorized into a variety of different cells that have come together to form an intricate, complicated system called an organism or human being. Cells congregate according to their function. They come together to form tissues that have similar characteristics. And those tissues form organs which make up systems that do specific things called organ systems. Each cell that we house within our body has a specific construct depending on their fundamental function. And that construct is dependent upon which genes are switched on within their DNA. So there are a range of different cells that live within our body and make up our body, from heart cells to nerve cells that transmit information over vast distances throughout our body. But there are also bacterial cells that live within our body. Our gut is a home to a diverse range of incredible prokaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells are bacterial cells. And bacteria within our gut play a huge role in the breakdown of food that we consume. Some bacteria that we consume within food that we eat can harm our bodies. Some produce chemicals called toxins that damage our bodies. And bacteria, unlike human beings, are single-celled organisms that have the capability to replicate on their own into more bacterial cells. They're clones. They replicate by a process called binary fission. In our attempt to preserve life and to lead a healthier life, we have come to understand that bacteria can cause us much discomfort in the form of disease, especially when bacteria colonize the body and in doing so cause damage to different parts of the body. Viruses also colonize the body, And some viruses can even colonize a bacterial cell. They inject their own DNA into a prokaryotic cell, and with it, the instructions to replicate more viral organisms. Viruses are not classified as cells in the scientific community. In fact, many scientists class them as non-living entities. What do you think? They have the capability to replicate themselves, and they house either instructions in the form of DNA or RNA. DNA is categorized as the molecule of life. Each organism on the planet holds a variation of this code. Lions, tigers have very different DNA from each other. Amoeba contains DNA that is very unique and will code for very specific proteins that give rise to cells categorized as amoeba. Stop the video and see if you can identify some of the structures within a typical animal cell. This cell has all the organelles or small subcellular structures that a typical animal cell may have. Do the research and see if you can find a function for each of these organelles. If you like this question and you would like me to go through the structures and the function of each of the organelles in a later video, then leave a comment, like the video, and if I get over 10 separate comments, I will make another video on the structure and function of each organelle. It is noteworthy that scientists believe cells have evolved over billions of years, billions and billions of years. Evolution has led to the pain of antibiotic-resistant bacteria. And stem cell research is huge in regenerative medicine and tissue repair. Do some research on regenerative medicine and tissue repair. So the reason why we study science is because human beings are interested in the world around them and within them. We are constructs of bones, muscle, tissue, ligament, and we want to understand how our organ systems function in order to optimize their function. We want to understand how blood moves through our bodies. We want to understand nerve transmission, how food moves through our gut, and how our immune system eliminates harmful entities that enter our body.